football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Wolverines will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Broncos offense will get the first swing of the game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB.
Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football here.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making a play.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the Big House. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think on that 3rd and long, man, they said, forget the pass. Like, we're just going to run the option, and the quarterback makes the right read. He keeps it. And I think they were trying to cut down this 4th down and make it more manageable. So mission accomplished by this offense.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So the Michigan Wolverines offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of his team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. And they're going to head out to line up for a field. Oh, they block it. He's got the ball, and it's off. He's running free down the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Western Michigan. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds his tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Underwood. With the catch, it's Morgan. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The RPO, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. You find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Gives it on the option. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line will have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
I really like when the defense goes dime. More speed, like so much speed and space in college football, when you can put so many DBs on the field. In these situations, when they do take off and scramble, I go chase him down, make the big third down stop.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Colorado State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to beat the D deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long through the 28. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, a
shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped If that deep ball was right on the money, you just have to make that catch. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he'll be brought down. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Underwood. Pulls it in, it's Marsh. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Trying to find the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Wolverine! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At midfield, he's got room. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give from the gun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Card in the backfield. It's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Western Michigan,
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Looking downfield on first down. Going over the top. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football.
And the ball is free on the pitch.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too, nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turn.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Quick step and go. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The Wolverines with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turning it into points. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And don't forget, they've already had a field goal blocked. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Makes the grab, it's Brooks. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. That's caught, it's Barnes. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Haynes. Got the first down and more. There he goes. He's got 93 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. With the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverine.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Miles. Jukes his way for more. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Miles. They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off. Now on 1st down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Takes a hit as he fires. And complete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This head coach will try again to get the 0 out of the 4th down column. He's 0 for 4 today. Complete out of the backfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Takes a handoff. It's Buckley. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up?
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Now improvising. And he'll just get rid of that one.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll pull it down and run. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Escapes the sack. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing down the left side. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So the touchdown will stand. Penalty on the defense waved off, and the points go on the board. Oh, they blocked the extra point. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for space. It's Miles.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Miles. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On the option. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, some might think this head coach